His
the
demo.
most efficient way to deal with a bunch of poo on the ground is to make friends with people who eat food, right? But I'd rather just
It's not eating poo on the ground.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, MDfashionco Collectibles here, and today I have one for the pro players. This is definitely one for the pro players. If you're a pro player at Aliens Fireteam Elite, listen to this debate, if you want to. Listen to this debate in the following video that I have with Spiked about whether the demo is better than the gunner. I was arguing whether it was better overall. He was arguing that the demo is better at clearing hordes of Xenos, which I think is true. Deleting hordes of Xenos at a distance, the demo is better. But I think the gunner is better overall, obviously. Let's get into it. I ain't gonna talk past the intro, but there's just some fun. One, it's some fun gameplay, and two, it's a debate. And I want your boys to comment below what y'all think. Because we're just playing, a casual game, but we're having a intense discussion, a debate on Aliens Fireteam Elite Pro Play. And I want y'all boys to talk about it in the comments, and also join the Discord and Steam group below, and then talk about that further. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna see your boys later. MDfashionco Collectibles. I'm gonna be out, I'm gonna roll the intro, and enjoy the debate and the fun gameplay. I'm gonna see y'all boys later. Bye. He had a dream to play Aliens Fireteam. He collects themes. He's got high self-esteem. He's credible. He's unforgettable. He's commendable. He's MDfashionco Collectibles. Okay?
2 seconds now. It's crazy.
Incident report. Radiological waste breach.
Yeah, now I'm using fun guns. Here.
No specifics. Keep advancing.
This is the most...
Every gun's a fun gun.
This is true. But the first pulse rifle is awesome because it's a pulse rifle.
I use that on Insane.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
You can do anything on Insane.
Blood. Not a good sign. Continue your sweep.
Even the bouncy load launcher.
Oh, hell yeah. You can do everything.
We'll need some ammo at some point. Drop the...
Ready.
Ambush. Get eyes
They
behind
just show
you.
what the how you should arrange to.
Yours has to be on the spawn. But the hilarious thing is mine has such a massive radius, it's insane. So, good luck with that.
I don't think we're overlapping here. So there's a tiny bit of overlap.
But look how pathetic the slow is. The slow is hard. Hey, Hudson. Private.
Yeah?
Drop some ammo for the boys.
So,
Yeah, hit E.
sport train.
Hit E twice.
Pardon. The blood spray
I
patterns
don't
earlier
get.
suggested
Sorry,
acids.
If you press E, that's your second ability, right? Second active ability, it drops ammo for everyone. We're pretty low, so it's worth. Yeah, that one. So you just gotta keep doing that basically. Every time
Do
it's
it
on
every
the
time it's up. Look at how, and we need it because we have a bunch of runners. We have more runners. Hold up, I'm down to my pistol. Oh no, no. So this is a fun.
I literally only have 2 more classes left to max out, and this is the second to last one.
Okay. That's alright, just
So much
hit the
waylaid
Q
shit.
and hit the
What are you
E
doing
whenever
down here?
the wave starts, pretty much.
Honecker didn't say there was a facility out here. Just Pala Station itself.
Actually, I shouldn't be complaining about ammo, because I brought electroshock rounds. See, I knew this would happen.
Port station ready.
Always more of these pendejos.
I'll watch the left. Playing this was pretty fun. We should play this on Insane. Like,
What, double dock?
no, they'll breed you'll die.
Yeah, I always play a regular way. It's like my default. Because it doesn't really change the balance too much. It just adds a few more enemies.
Yeah. It definitely makes demos work, I guess. Not work.
It always works. I feel like demo is the one thing that you always overlook.
No. Phalanx is way worse than demo. Doc is
Demo is
in
amazing.
campaign way worse than
Demo
Wait.
is a top damage dealer.
You could have a shotgun, maybe.
You have to know how to use AoE. If you can play a KF2 demo well, then you will do well with it.
Yes. Well, the
Yeah.
difference between a KF2 demo and a KF2 demo I love so much, by the way. Alright. Oh, look at the shock rounds! Shock rounds! Oh, the shock rounds! Did you see that? Alex?
God, they're such a joke.
That was fucking.
No, that one is off of that quickly.
Those shock rounds were the fucking most OP shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god.
That was why.
And I've got 11 of
Just
them.
difficulty.
I've got 11 of them left too.
Yeah, but that's not going to give you a big damage buff. It's just,
What, the shock rounds?
it's just intense. That's why.
You don't know what you're talking about. No, but I think a demo in KF2 was all about,
Grabbing ammo.
oh, hold on, let's shoot each other, and so we can heal.
Watch it.
Wait,
Oh, we've got a radioactive.
No,
We've got a radioactive thing to fight, so we can
Oh
take
my
more damage that way.
What the fuck? What, then we're gonna run back to these?
Yeah, because we want to get
That's a
ammo
waste
anyway.
of time.
got-
Well, we
we
do
got
have a
two
recon.
stims.
Whoa, careful.
Yeah.
Seal's loose.
Natural damage.
Oh, I stunned him. Oh shit.
You're fine. I'll have Esther dose you with anti-rats later, just in case.
Alright.
Like, this campaign is probably one of the weakest for demo, but 1, 3, and 4 are not so
This
much.
is the Colonial Marines. You from Pala Station?
It's pointless to argue with the boy about this stuff.
Security chief
Because
Cynthia
Boyd's
Rodriguez.
just never gonna
You're in
agree.
danger here, Marines.
Well, I can show you videos.
We're here to rescue you.
Sure.
And there's some stuff that you just can't argue with. Like, objectively, you can't argue with.
Yes, like what?
Like-
the gunner does
like,
the most
you get-
damage.
Nuclear spitter!
Hey, so 3 runners spawn. What's the fastest way to kill them?
Oh, it's
Grenade
it's the
launcher
demo.
kills
It's the demo. Yeah, it's the demo.
Yeah. And how many situations, like now, like, people act as if, oh, but you don't get runners grouping up. It's like, what? Do you even play this
Yeah, but
game?
it's so easy to deal with. If you have 3 demos, if you have, 3 gunners, they can easily kill those runners, and more importantly, they can easily kill everything else. Whereas demos,
The demo can still do it faster.
yeah, but it doesn't matter. Because,
Yeah, it does. I've lost count of the number of horde games where the issue has been people are just overwhelmed with runners and they don't know what to do.
oh, come on. That's
Position is secure. I recommend you.
No, that's true. Even here, even the last game, it's very easy to kite an elite. It's very easy to kite a warrior, a prowler, not prowler, warrior, praetorian, crusher. Are you telling me that's more difficult than being surrounded by runners?
what, hiding, but it's, these things don't happen in... I think if you're making that argument, right, then the tech is always better. Right? This is
The
what-
demo still kills that faster than the tech.
Yes, but the tech
You
is
can do it at
better
any
because
range.
it's doing-
You can see a group like that group right now on the left.
Yeah, I
Demo
know.
can take
Oh,
that
I'd
out.
love to be a demo and deal with that.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just not a difficult
I don't understand.
situation. It's just not a difficult situation. It's the best at doing something easy, like big whoop. Now try and
It's
kill a
easy.
Prowl and a warrior walking towards you.
I can. Well, same thing. A warrior surrounded by runners is a very good target for a demo.
No, it's a great target
Or
for a gunner.
a group of bursters. That's another one that gives people trouble. A group of bursters, group of prowlers. This is all stuff that a demo can use,
What the hell just happened?
and he doesn't have to worry about whether his overclock is ready.
Yeah, no. It's just not versatile at all.
You don't have to be. If you want to, if you're just looking about versatility, gunner's always going to win. But
I'm
you
not-
don't
no, I'm
always
not
play in a
just
team that
talking about
needs.
versatility. I'm not talking about versatility. I'm talking about efficiency. Oh, it's not
Yeah, and the most
efficiency, I'm
efficient way
talking
to
about
deal with
damage.
crowds,
Yes,
and the most efficient way to deal with crowds is
The
demo.
most efficient way to deal with a bunch of poo on the ground is to make friends with people who eat food, right? But I'd rather just
It's not eating two on the ground. You still haven't shown me in a situation where a demo would kill a group of runners slower than anything else.
I'm not disputing that he would.
Yeah, so if you're really about efficiency, you have a demo
No,
who specializes in the
efficiency.
AoE.
No. You know what I'm saying. I don't know if you're just trolling me.
No, I'm not. But there's nothing efficient about 3 gunners who have to wait. You can't even use their abilities at the same time. You're hoping
Oh,
for a
no, you're right.
situation
You
where
are-
you're
you are
needing
right. You're
a
right.
triple duration overclock,
But you know
whereas
the
you could
best,
take.
the best team comp is tech gunner.
I would argue it's demo recon gunner.
Okay.
This demo takes care of the crowds instantly, like instantly,
Yeah, I mean you're
and then
right.
gunner and
You-
recon can take out anything, like
It's-
any elite, instantly.
It's a very interesting thought, right? Because I know the demo Q is incredibly powerful.
Yeah,
Hold
a
on,
Q
I'm-
and the explosive weapons.
I'm about to use this stun shit again. Get ready.
Like the impact grenade launcher can kill stuff just as quickly as a pump,
Unless it's right.
but it does it at any range.
Except
Unless it's
right
in front of your face. Yeah. Yeah, then you've got blast wave or just good positioning. It's just like what's
if
a
you
guy
have-
what's a gunner with a let me finish. What's a gunner with a CQW gonna do when the stuff is across the room?
Yeah, but he's gonna sleep. He's gonna fall asleep
Yeah,
until it
exactly.
gets close and then
It's quite-
immediately.
Yeah,
kill him.
and how is that efficient at all? It's the same as all the people picking choke point, where they have like 2 meters of visibility before the guys are on them,
Yes.
thinking this is great because everything's coming from one direction. When they could have picked a spot with more things to watch, but also huge sight lines. And then the demo could just nuke them and nothing ever even gets near.
I have to remind you, this
Very,
facility
very
is private
interesting way of looking at the game.
property. Keep off the lawn
Are you
and wipe our
left-handed or
boots, okay?
right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Give me time to contact the home
I'm
office for
left-handed.
guidance.
I asked that because left-handed people tend
Problem. Does she
to
want to be rescued?
think outside the box. Right, and this is very out the box thinking.
I think it isn't though. It's a demo is the AoE. Like in any game, say you're building a horde shooter, you go,
Yeah, the
okay, we
demo-
got demo.
I know,
It's going to be the AoE
But it's
guy,
just not.
and
It's
he's
not.
going to deal
It's
with.
not a
Across the
thing
canyon.
that happens often.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
With the overhang, we couldn't
I find
see
that very
this
hard to
approach.
believe. You almost always get runners in a crowd.
But it's, yeah. Again, there are 3 enemy types. There are specials, elites, and runners. Of those enemy types, the easiest ones to kill are the runners.
Yeah, but they're also the most frequent,
Yeah.
and
true.
they're also the ones that if you're surrounded, like a very common situation is you got a warrior and you're surrounded by elites. I mean, surrounded by runners. Like you got an elite and it's also surrounded
and
by
you
runners.
kill the runners. You kill the runners, and then run
Yeah,
away.
you can
from
nuke
the
the run. Exactly. So then what does that fastest? The demo. And then suddenly it's really simple. You
No,
just
but-
have
Yeah,
one
I-
threat to fight.
Yeah,
Or
it
you can
makes
quick
kind-
kill if you've got
It
the
makes
guys.
some semblance of sense, right? Because I think about horde mode, and I think about horde mode and how. Oh, we have a. What do we have?
Yeah, it completely skips the defense
Warrior.
section of this.
Okay, let's go back. Don't worry, I can stun him. Did you see that? Look. Oh yeah. Look at that stunning. like I understand somewhat what you're saying, right? If you play the demo like that, and in a horde shooter, that is how it's supposed to be played. The demo clears the trash. The gunner.
The main problem is people who don't know how to either play as a demo or play with a demo. Like people who are like constantly running in front of a demo, or demos who just like will go ham on with explosives on a teammate. It's just that's what turns people off it.
I would much rather.
Now we need to get you
have
across that
a
canyon.
X than a demo.
There.
Most of the
Controls on the overlook. Get that bridge extended.
But the way you think about it is very interesting. It's a very interesting way of thinking about it. And I love playing
Oh,
the
you
demo.
got their
The demo is
location
super
locked?
fun.
Can you drop munitions in the gap? Want to bid on it, Herrera?
And you can outdamage a gunner, which is like if all you care about is damage, then that should count for something.
You can outdamage a gun. Not a good gun.
Yes, a good gunner. Have you,
Even
you've seen
equal
Warrior,
skill.
right? And you've seen Inexorable Warrior, right?
Yes.
He's a good gunner.
The guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a very good gunner. So if you watched my last video,
Oh, you have
They'll Breed You'll
videos?
Die. Yeah, I put out some videos.
Oh, I
Not
had
many,
no idea.
but I mostly do Remnant stuff, but I've been doing a couple of Aliens ones recently. If you watch that one, like Warrior's a good gunner, and you can see that he's playing well, but the demo is out damaging.
That's crazy.
Again.
Chobani, I drop on my next pass. I suggest you move. Across the canyon,
What were you playing? Were you playing Del Breed?
Yeah, we're playing well.
Oh, then that makes sense.
Yeah, but even on normal games.
Then try it on. If you want to do that, then a fair test would be do it on
Watch for strikes.
fucking the other one. Do it on fucking beautiful butterflies then.
Well, every challenge card is going to favor different things. They'll Breed You'll Die is going to favor demo.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Anything
saying.
with
then
tanky
it's,
as-
Secure an LZ so we can
yeah,
pick
then
you up
it's,
later.
then it's
So I can do it on a normal. I can do it on a normal.
That
On
is
no
way
challenge
too
card.
goddamn big of a door.
Yeah, I look. That being said, I would much prefer a pro demo to a noob anything else. Obviously.
Cool, I'm just like, and I'd say demo has a higher skill requirement, or skill curve than
I'd say-
attack. But it doesn't mean that if they're both played ultimately that. I'm not even trying to say demo's better than tech. I just mean like it's not worse than anything else, and it can excel.
Eyes on the warrior.
I'm out of stun grenade. So good luck with
Floaty box, right flank.
it. Here we go.
Another big crunchy one.
Oh, let's go.
Anyway, yeah. I think all of the classes, apart from Doc and Phalanx, can do truly top tier damage. Phalanx can as well, just because of CQW, but it's not like he's really getting a lot of things that are helping him with damage. Whereas all the others, there are ways you can play that will.
Well, I think
Like-
in the theory of Aliens Fireteam Elite, I think that you'll agree with me in saying that the gunner is actually a support class. It's not a carry class, right?
Just
He's,
small
he's
signal
kind of
fire.
everything, that's why he's so damn good.
Yeah,
Because he has
he's a
single target
sup-
DPS,
He's a
he has
support in the
AoE.
sense that he just increases everyone else around. Because you know,
Including himself as well.
including
That's the thing.
himself, but-
The spooky
I mean, if
Whereas
we
the
see
Duck-
the team as one unit, it increases. more?
I think it's just because he's a combination of everything. He's got AoE, he's got knockdown, he's got single target, he's got team buffing, he's got a passive damage buff. Like, the full kit. Whereas like something like Doc is like very obviously support because
Oh, who did more?
I want to shout out all the Patreons who is supporting MDfashionco. All y'all turn up. Let's get it. Shout out to Dagenham Dave. He is not a slave. This is where your name will be if you're a patron.
All y'all turn up right now.
If you join the Patreon for $2.50 a month, you get a shout out on the videos and get to go to the Discord channel with the pros. Boys can't comment in or can't chat in unless they part of the Patreon thing. So look down below for the link and tell me what you think, boy.